so we're on this next day on 11th of March at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock bar here. And again, we're going from step 1, assessing if the market is ready for us to trade. We're reading a value of standard deviation of 52. So we're looking at, again, the past 3 days on when breakouts occurred, when the standard deviation was low. So this occasion here, the standard deviation was about 27. And on this one, the standard deviation was much higher at around, when you got the MACD signal, around 50 odd. So the standard deviation was about 50, and previous to that, standard deviation was about 50 again. So 52 is slightly high, but it's coming. We would like the standard deviation to fall slightly more until we can assess that the market is ready for us to trade. So we're just going to zoom in slightly here, and really we're waiting for the standard deviation to fall slightly before we can assess that the market is ready for us to trade. So now it's at 49, which is under our 50 range, and so we're borderline on assessing if the market is ready for us to trade. I would personally assess that the market is ready for us to trade, as it's below our range of 50 to 27. Once again, the standard deviation has fallen even more, so definitely the standard deviation is low enough and the market is ready for us to trade. We're now looking at the MACD to see for a signal. Right, at 10 o'clock, for all the people who want assessing the market is ready, the standard deviation is now at 37. We've now got a buy signal from the MACD, and from momentum we're getting a sideways signal to a slightly downwards, so we wouldn't be going long on this point. So we wouldn't be buying into the market even though the MACD is giving us a buy signal. Right, the momentum has definitely gone upwards now. The MACD is still showing us a buy signal, and we'll be entering this trade at the close of the 11 o'clock bar. So the MACD is still diverging, momentum is still going upwards. The market has gone from our entry point was at 13816, and the close at the moment is 13826. So not a great deal of profit at the moment, but we're still in profit, and none of our exit criteria has been met yet. So we're just going to scroll forward until something has to be done with the market. Right, so at 7 o'clock, well, during the 7 o'clock bar, the market has gone back in our favor, and our entry price was at 13816. The close on this at the moment is at 13868. So really what we'll be looking to do is I mean, even though we got a limit of 100 points, so if 100 points is reached, we'll be kicked out of this trade in profit. After a certain point, we would be looking to secure some type of profit. If you're looking to do this, then surely you can do it, but not for any petty pointage like 10, 20 points. Really, we want to be looking for a minimum of securing at least 40 points. So at this point, we are around 50 points in profit, so we could be looking to secure 40 points in profit here, and seeing what the market does in the next hour or so. It still continues to go up. You're now on this bar here, and it's closed at 13874, so you're around 60 points in profit here. You can maybe secure 50 points of profit and see where the market goes. So scrolling on to the next hour, we're going to see where the market goes. Right, so on this bar, it opened at 13875 and it went to a low of 13849. So our stop loss of 50 points would have been kicked out, and we would have made 50 points on this trade. So once again, another profitable trade, but a few scary moments during the hours between the profit. Right, we're on to the next day, 12th of March. Assessing if the market is ready for us to trade. We got a standard deviation of 35. If we look back to the day, the previous day that we entered, the standard deviation was at 35. So it is ready for us to trade. The standard deviation is low enough, but we're still not getting a signal from the MACD, so we're moving on to the next hour to see if we get anything from there. Standard deviation has risen slightly, although it looks as though it's fallen a little bit, but now we're getting a signal from the MACD to go short. I hope everyone can see that. Momentum is also showing us that it's been going downwards, and volatility is definitely lower than the previous peak over here. So going short at a price of 13830. Once again, we'll be implementing our same rules of a stop loss of the MA20 here, even though it's very close. Right, so this bar did go massively in our favor, and right, so our limit of 100 points would have been reached here, believe it or not, and we would have been out within this hour, and we would have been a profit of 100 points at least.